Audio's fine. Audio's fine.
All right. In that case, welcome to Talking Wet. It's the Moist Bois podcast. We're doing it. It's going to be shite.
Oh, more likely. And then after the podcast, we're going to indulge in some games.
Yeah. We've got 3
Lucy,
shit
watch
mics.
yourself. Watch yourself.
Oh, Mr.
he has the best mic out of all of us, apparently.
Well, obviously I do. Got AirPods, I'm not poor. Come on.
It's
I
got
need
the
to do something about
arcades.
this chat, man.
Yeah,
Why
technically,
is jump
I should
skipping
be
the
centre.
centre?
It should be 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Do you think,
Don't make any change. It just took me about 2 hours to do that.
I mean, I can do it.
I'll do it. I can. I can do it.
There we go. Stop doing keepy-ups. We're trying to do a professional podcast here.
I need to go and get a bev.
Alright, go get a bev. Me and Jeb's going to start without you.
Hang on, Dan. If you crop mix into a square, or are you just hiding him behind?
Don't worry about it, alright? Don't ask questions that you don't want to answer.
Watch
to.
yourself.
Alright.
Can you still hear me fine when I'm in the kitchen?
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's no escaping.
It's not.
I guess it's time to talk about the elephant in the room.
Joe Exotic.
The C-word virus.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
How's everybody doing? How's the self-isolation going?
I'm doing is I thought I'd be a lot more stir crazy than I am. But I'm doing particularly fine, I think.
I'm ready
Well,
to
right now,
fucking
yeah,
snap
you,
me.
Michael.
Oh, thanks.
See,
Lucy.
even Lucy's
No
playing
problem.
Uno. I mentioned Uno earlier. I'm on the ball,
You
mate.
did mention Uno, actually. That's quite strange.
Yeah.
I feel like
But,
when this whole thing's over.
Isolation, I think, it's important. You just got to keep busy, haven't you? And just keep cracking on.
I agree.
Everyone's there in the same boat.
I think
Just go enjoy it, ride the wave.
I am ready
You
to
gotta,
stab
haven't you?
somebody. 100%.
Oh yeah, like I feel like at any point I could stab someone. And in fact I might just do that,
You've
to be
always
fair.
been capable. I was
Yeah.
half like I had to stop myself. I dropped off the beers earlier for you guys. I had to stop myself from stabbing you as well. No,
It would have been the...
I know you
I
ran
don't-
away from us when I came out the house.
I know.
Yeah, you don't have it in you. You don't have any stabs in you at all.
I had to stop myself from hugging yous, actually. It's been so long since I've had any human contact.
Yeah, mate, I didn't want to hug you when prior to COVID-19.
I know.
I did. I'm
all
a very
changed
huggy
now.
boy.
You are a bit of a hugger, actually, James.
Cheers,
So
fam.
what's been
That's how I
I'm-
connect with people.
When I'm drunk, I love a hug. I love like a hug and like telling you how much I love you.
And a
I'm
ball.
a bit. Yeah.
I'm not
obviously.
gonna lie to you, Mick. It looks like you've been held hostage by somebody in that video feed.
Yeah.
It does look like you're kind of
It looks like you're
reporting
about to
from a
plead for
corner.
your life.
Watch yourself. That's all I could do on such short notice, you know.
Short notice?
Yeah.
I had a week
I
for
mean-
this.
It's COVID-19, isn't it? No one's delivering it.
What's
Everywhere
everybody
is.
doing to keep busy?
I've started reading a bit more.
Yeah. Anything good?
No, at the moment I'm rereading due to not being able to get books in. I was looking at ordering some on Amazon, but they're charging like £6 per delivery and stuff, and it's just
Have you got
Value for
Prime,
me.
bro?
no, but they still charge you. On the majority of the stuff because it's special circumstances and stuff.
I've been Prime on a lot of things, and they just said that they just prioritise. Obviously, if you're an idiot like me and you just order random stuff, it takes a bit long. But essentials still come like within a day.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I've got my essentials. I wouldn't say books an essential, you know. But I want to try and read a bit more. I was just thinking if once all this is over, I don't want to look back at my time stuck in the house and think, what did I do for it, really? You know.
Yeah. Saved lives, man.
I don't think you need that guilt on you though.
Yeah, no, but at the same time, like I feel guilty over a weekend.
Yeah.
Like when you got Sunday night regret of like, oh, it's Monday tomorrow. I've done that this weekend. I don't want to have that, but of like the biggest weekend, you know.
Yeah. I just think like it's not like we're wasting time. Do you know what I mean? It's not like
no.
you've got 2 days off and you spend them in bed.
What
think
is
we're here-
what's probably
we're here for the
driving
long-
me? what's driving me the most crazy, I think, is the fact that I'm working. Like, I like the fact that I'm working. It's giving us a bit of routine. Then it really annoys us at the same time when people aren't working and they're still getting paid, because I feel like I'm missing out on this sort of like holiday experience almost, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Let's not use the term holiday.
I think one of the big issues at the minute is everybody feels worse than other people about this. Like, the people who are still working from home want to have this furlough pay. The people who have furlough pay are like, oh, I don't have a job at the minute.
Yeah.
There's not much to do. It's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, it is one of them. I still work 5 days a week, but working from home is a bit of a chiller vibe, to be fair.
I think if I lived by myself, I'd work.
I can't pull it off, mate. Like, I'm trying to do this uni stuff from home. I've spent, what's it been, 2 weeks just watching Tiger King and masturbating, sometimes at the same time.
Oh,
I've done it at the same time, yeah. It was when the doc came in, you know, the guy with
the most positive, motivational man on the planet. He's like,
what's your doctor
and
of?
he was so like
Spiritual sciences.
mystical science.
That's the dream, man. He's absolutely living the dream.
Yeah. I love how he's got a massive house. And like, his side chick has a massive house, and there's just loads of really small houses.
Oh, they all have their own houses, don't they?
Yeah.
And then one of them lives in a shack.
Yeah.
There's something absolutely amazing about a documentary where there isn't a good guy. Like, not a single one of them people would you want to know.
Like, why do I have such an affiliation and respect for Joe Exotic? Why do I? I shouldn't. He's not a good guy.
Well, that's
I love him.
That's like a lot of TV series are like Dexter.
But this isn't a TV series.
Killer,
like, he's a real guy. Like, Joe Exotic exists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a real guy. Well, fucking bitch in Florida, Carol Baskin, though.
Oh, don't mention that name.
Baskin.
Good evening, all you cats and kittens out there.
I respect the grind on Carol, like, I'll be honest. She knew what she wanted, she got it.
She tried to grind up her husband, but couldn't even do a hand at a time. She couldn't do it. What a set of bollocks on her to drop so many little bombs throughout an episode of like, I killed him, but can you prove it? That's what she done.
It blew my mind when they did the interview, and it was like cut between the one from when it first happened and when they're asking about it now. It was the exact same answer verbatim.
Yeah, no, that's it. Like,
it's impressive, man.
Yeah. And then what's that bloke who went to go down to murder her but got distracted by the strippers? But then he's openly admitting.
JJ took the money.
He's openly admitting like he's going to go down and kill him. Like, what's going on?
Imagine having the fucking balls to admit that you were going to kill somebody, and then getting away with it as well. It's
like, imagine if I went to work and my boss was like, "Are you gonna go and burn down that other business?" I'll do it. Well, can't sell out. Like, no one does that. It's absolutely nuts. Mate, let's not mention that.
I feel like
people will start talking.
One of the weirdest things about that documentary was when Dr. whatever the fuck his name was talking about hiring a hitman. It was like $3,000. Are you mad? I gave over 150, but
100 grand for that service.
And then, do you know he's political advisor? That the dodgy sort of slightly overweight one. He always looked out of place. And he's like,
James.
on one of the scenes, he's like, first of all, I'm a liberal, so fuck the feds. And then he continued his sentence, and I was like, what the fuck?
Do you know that guy mental? Got arrested for attacking people in a mall with a samurai sword?
Yes, I did read that. Yeah.
Who did?
The guy at the end who sort of seemed semi-sane.
What, that James lad?
Yeah, I think it's James. He's the guy.
There's literally not a single normal person.
Character. No.
Do you know what I didn't like? How much they played down the bloke shooting himself in the head. Like, that was over in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then his funeral is like, he used to put them balls in my face all the time. Imagine at your funeral, someone's
a top lad.
Then he belts out the song at the funeral and everyone's just looking at him. Fucking Joe Exotic, man.
Oh my days.
It was a great show. And if anybody hasn't watched it, I'd highly recommend it.
I was thinking, just back to being like the normal person. I was thinking, you know, the dude who had like no leg. I was thinking he's kind of normal. He seems all right. But then I thought about it. I was like, hang on, he's worked for Joe Exotic for 14 years. He cannot be a normal person.
No, he's not.
One thing that they tried not to mention at all, which was so very obvious, was that every single person in that documentary was on meth.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, everybody at Joe Exotic's zoo was a proper full-on meth head.
Yeah, no, it was. It's just it's mental. The fact that like they got paid like $120 a week, lived off rotten meat, and then just did meth, and then handled tigers.
Honestly, like I say, living the dream.
That's fucking nuts, man.
So, other than Tiger King, have you been watching anything else?
Sunderland Till I Die.
Oh yes, of course, Sunderland Till I Die.
But I felt like just nothing happened.
I'd agree with that. I think,
and I don't know if it's because I actually watched that season, but considering the last one, it's been like 2 seasons since the last one came out. There's so much like hype about the first one.
Yeah.
There was literally only 6 episodes and just nothing.
Yeah. I think
so.
It's
I don't know if we'll get
it's a completely different vibe to the
issue
the first
for me
season.
For this season was that it was just so short and nobody talked to them. It was literally just, if you don't like Charlie Methven and you don't like Stuart Donald, you're not going to have a good time. Because even watching it and hating them people it doesn't do anything for you, does it?
Yeah. Luke 09 though, he was pretty consistent throughout the whole program.
He was a nice guy, yeah. I like him.
Yeah.
I love my Luke 09, but I don't know. I think it's when I saw him getting his hair cut.
Yeah.
By C.
Todd.
Todd.
Yeah.
But the reason he hasn't put on his he hasn't done a claim to fame or anything of that nature, it's because that was at a barbershop and he's fell out with that person, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. But let's not talk about personal dramas though. Now.
Yeah, fair one.
But
no, like
I wasn't a huge fan of this doc, to be honest.
No, it's bizarre. Because I think when I watched the Man City one, for example, I thought Man City was very good. You know what I mean? And then wasn't going to be as good because there's not as many success stories, but it makes a good drama because of the relegations.
Yeah.
But then since I went to them, I had a season ticket for them 2 seasons, and when I was watching it, I was like, you're not showing half of the good stuff, and like you're orienteering it in a way.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a true. Like,
that's just me. You threw it in it, bro.
Yeah, but I think the first season was a lot better. It was very honest and open. There was player interviews, and it was like, this is what the club's doing. This is the ongoings day to day. This one was just like, it's a shit show, and we're showing you it's a shit show, so to speak.
You could tell by the way it was edited that very much wanted to push forward the idea of like, the North East, they're really passionate about football. They cannot afford to watch footy, but they love it.
Well, the bloke was like,
there was a lot of like money.
Charlie Methven was like, they can't afford to be here, and I was there. What's he trying to say?
They should have cut us in fucking Wembley.
me and my box of cans and a bag with 3 wine bottles in, saying I can't afford it.
It's gone mad, pissed in the street.
I went again for a wee. I came back an hour later after spending £6 to get a wee and a box of Krispy Kreme donuts. Can you remember? I got lost on the tubes.
That might be why I was so let down by the show, because I know what it's
because Mickey wasn't on it with his bank account.
No, because I know what it's like to like do the Wembley experience and like go watch a football match. It's not the particular things that they've picked out to enhance the drama, but it is like there is a sense of community, but it's not because and we don't know what we're talking about.
They could have done a full episode on the togetherness of like the travel down of people at Wembley, the day, the morning of, get interviews from like fans on the way. We could have done so much if it was about Sunderland, but it's not.
How much,
you know what I mean?
Like people were going on nationally about, like, was it Trafalgar Square or which square was it?
Trafalgar.
Like,
it was in national news.
No footage of that.
Yeah, and there was a 5-second clip on the relegation on the playoff day.
Some bloke jumped in the front and split his head open, and it got about 30 million views on Mad Bible.
Yeah. So I think, I wouldn't recommend it. Didn't like it very much.
That was hands down the litest I've ever been in my life, that though.
Oh, great experience to actually do and go and all that.
Would you do it again?
100%. 100%.
Like, I'd love to do London on a night out, but it wouldn't be the same as that night.
I think it very much depends, doesn't it, on what you're going down for.
Yeah, because we didn't force anything of that night, and it just so happened to be.
Well, it's always going to be the same thing though. Like if I start drinking at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm gonna have a good night.
I remember I was on the train on the way down. I got a seat on the train, so straight away I was like, we're on to a good one." Then I drank my bottle of Lamborghini on the train, had a few cans, went to the hotel, checked in, easy peasy, room upgrade. There was 3 beds rather than 2. Bosh. Nice. Then we went to Trafalgar Square, met up with you, your brother, and your dad. Then come on, your dad was shouting at the bloke. Well, not shouting. He was conveying his anger about the paying for the water in the restaurant.
Alright, so I'm going to tell this story properly, alright? You got... How many of us were there? There was about 8 lads.
There was 6 of us.
6 of us and me dad? Or was there 5 of us and me dad?
5 of us and your dad. It was me, Ben, Jake, you, Josh, your dad.
Right. And we go to this restaurant at like... What I thought was about 3 in the morning, but turns out it was
about like
11.
Yeah, it was about like it was at 10:30, 11ish. Like there was Pizza Huts that like built another wall Pizza Huts, if you know what I mean, like fast food Pizza Huts. And they would get closing and that, and like, well, we're like, where do we go for food? We don't know where this tube station's going to get us. And there's just this big fancy Turkish restaurant on we were at Broadway at that point. There was a big theatre there anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, go in here, and they're like, yeah, we'll do your food. And then we'll let you continue.
We all sit down. We're all like wobbly to begin with. We get a menu each. We're like, all right, this is gonna be, Jesus, this is gonna be expensive, but we'll eat. The guy comes over. He's like, what can I get for the table? So obviously we'll order our drinks, and my dad says, oh, and can we just get some tap water for the table? All's fine. We get like 3 jars of tap water the whole night or something, and then the guy comes over with the bill. He's really charged about £7 for a jug of tap water. You don't charge for tap water. It's water from the tap.
Your dad wasn't fuming the fact that Ben got 2 starters. He got a mixed chicken starter and king tiger prawns, and then he's made. He wasn't beaten off about the £50 starter Ben had. He was fuming about the £7 water. Oh, you know what you done, Rap?
Welcome on in. Welcome.
Yeah,
but it was £7 for tap water is ridiculous. And
it was £7 for any water is ridiculous.
No, but I had a few pints, and the pints were like round about the same price. To be fair, it's like the olden days where they used to drink beer rather than water, because water obviously was full of like disease. Beer wasn't so much. Remember that's what it was like.
Good old days.
The good old days, mate. But no, it was mental that like, and then your dad paid for it all. What a ledge.
Yeah.
But I remember. We were hustling food about the table and that. You were like, give some of this rice. We were hiding chips about. We were being absolute nuisances.
It was fucking horrific.
Like, I was grabbing food.
The table when we stood
over the table. Yeah. I was grabbing people's like main courses and like just getting a handful of it and hiding it on my plate. It was like doing when you're drunk, but then like when you sit down it all catches up with you. That's what happened. So like, you know, like we were just sobered up, but then got worse. Then we're all in the toilet. Can you remember when we were in the toilet? I can't even remember. We've just been dickheads in the toilet. We got kicked. We were essentially on the verge of getting kicked out.
Yeah.
As we left, it was the bouncer coming in.
We're like shooed out the door.
What a lovely place. What a lovely place.
And then the match the next day was decent.
It was. That was the best I've ever seen us play until we got beat.
Yeah. Oh, Dan Lucy came in, dropped 10 subs left. So,
yeah.
God bless
her. Just done one.
God bless her. Welcome to our podcast, by the way.
I would like to say Aidan McGeeney's probably the finest gentleman in the world.
That's quite a claim. World. That's quite a claim.
Yeah.
Big claim, that one, bro.
Yeah, but did you see him in the final, man? What a guy.
I saw him, yeah. Just literally about 40 minutes ago.
Unreal, man.
So, other than those two docs, right? It's been really difficult just spending my time alone. I'm not enjoying it.
You're not enjoying it?
I mean, I've been trying to do skipping every day.
Yeah, I've been trying to do a bit of skip. I started my quarantine with going for runs like really regularly, and then like I just can't be bothered anymore. Like I'm just feeling awfully sluggish at the moment.
If you want to
Still
come
do.
for a run, Nick, because I'm
I've
allowed out of the
got.
house now, so I'm going to be
I
running.
can't. I've got to stay away from you, though. Like, come on, calm down.
Run 2 meters apart.
Now I'm faster than you. Like, remember when we used to do the train at football? That's what we'll be doing.
Oh,
I was
cool.
always faster than you.
Congratulations.
But
Dan.
I'm worried
Proud of you.
that like I'm gonna get bored. Like I'm still doing my weights and stuff, and like I'm still working out, and I'm doing some sort of fitness.
Do you think
Like-
you're gonna come out of this quarantine lockdown situation fitter or less fit than when you went in?
Fitter because prior
Probably
to
just
the
exactly the same for me.
prior to the lockdown, I was doing a lot of football, so I was doing a lot of running. I wasn't doing anything in terms of gym wise. So I went to the gym like twice the week before lockdown, and I tried to do a bench press, and I was bench pressing like 80 to 100 prior to the lockdown. Well, sorry, prior to going to the gym that 1 week.
Sorry, you
And
were
I could
bench
ha-
pressing
Oh,
100
Dan,
times?
No, 80 to
Dragons
100.
tails.
80 to
80
100
to-
times?
The weight.
You were bench pressing a heavy weight 80 to 100 times?
No, I was well. Actually,
You were
technically,
bench pressing 80 100 times.
Who are you, Vin Diesel?
technically, I was.
Diesel tired.
Because you would do 14, 14, 12, 12, 10, 10, 8, 8, 6, 4, 4, 4, wouldn't you? So probably is high. But then when I went, like, I could hardly muster like 40,
What?
50.
I think
What,
the gym
40,
is still...
50 of 8 kilo?
Yeah.
I think the gym is still charging me, even during
No,
the
it's
lockdown.
it's no. I got a notification on
No,
my.
I
On
sent
my,
us an
on my-
email saying, what are you going to do, bitch? We've got you.
I got
Come down here and sort us out a day.
I got a text saying, "Don't cancel your direct debit. We're going to freeze it."
Don't
then I got
cancel,
a
please.
message-
We need
I got a
this.
I got a message from my bank saying your direct debit's scheduled to go out, and I was like, "Is this just
Yeah.
a friendly reminder, or is it actually going out? What's it doing? What's going on?" So like on the day I had to wait, it didn't go out, but if it did, I was ready. I was ready to go down, shake the barriers. Let me in. Let me in.
The race car, they emailed everyone saying, since we're closing our like gym doors, you can either freeze your membership or if you want to cancel it, just come down and cancel it.
Really?
So they're making you go down to cancel it.
Get some coronavirus to cancel.
I'm fairly terrified of going out. I mean, I went out tonight to Asda, and I feel like
Dan, you've been out every day
I have not been out every day. That's all.
to buy Creative Amstel.
But I went out today to get the beers in for the boys. Went
Nice.
to Asda,
Nice.
and they've put in loads of like things in place. Like there's lines all over the floor. How far away you've got to stand from each other.
Yeah, like
There's-
in the sort of
Yeah.
checkouts, isn't it? Yeah.
and there's like arrows on the floor saying like this is the way to go round the shop. Just stay away from each other. Nobody's fucking listening. Everybody's just walking around however they want, fucking pushing trolleys into each other.
Oh, nice.
And
I can't
realistically,
wait
there's
for it all to go
no
Mad Max.
there's no way you can stay 2 meters away from everybody in a supermarket.
Yeah, I actually, when the last time I did go running, I met a lovely woman when I was running on the path, and I went to like, at least, cause I'm not conscious enough to like, if we're running and she's coming my way and I'm going her way, I'm not conscious enough to go like 2 meters to the side. Like, I'll give you some distance. But then she also went to give us like some distance, like doing you like bumping into each other pop on the path. It's like,
Oh, mate, it was like a movie.
yeah, but then like no,
Now you've got a
like
number.
it's not
Now
romantic.
you've got coronavirus.
It's not romantic. She was about 70, but then she like
Oh.
ran on the road, like she ran on the road to oncoming traffic, and then like around, like that's how she
Think about it
she
like
took
this though, Mickey. People are dying of coronavirus. When's the last time you heard of somebody dying from getting hit by a car?
it. True.
It's like the whole
Um,
sharks and coconuts thing.
Well, me and Jim's, obviously where we live, we'll have this sort of little cross section of road, and it gets really busy sometimes. And I'm just like, I'm judging everyone, absolutely judging everyone, saying where are they going?
It's
Yeah.
really hard to cross from your house to my house because you can't see people come around 2 bends.
Speak for yourself, mate. I've got good vision.
But yeah, it's been difficult getting exercise, and eating well is so difficult at the minute.
I eat really well. That's the only thing I've got going for me. I eat really well.
I'm fine with eating like.
Well, fuck me then.
Yeah, like for lunch today, I had some broccoli pasta that I made myself. And then for dinner, I had some rice and chicken sauce. But what I have for breakfast, I had porridge, chia seeds, blueberries, strawberries, and some banana.
I can't remember the last time I ate breakfast.
Fresh,
I think it was when I was in school.
But during the lunches, I'm trying to eat as much fresh produce as possible. That's like my main thing.
It's just hard to keep on top of it. That's the problem with fresh stuff. It's hard to get.
Oh, who's your dealer?
I can't tell you, my guy.
Who's your broccoli guy?
Palion Road.
Shit.
Alan goes to Morrison's for me and he drops us off every Saturday.
Days.
I've been enjoying.
How's he caught with that 2 in 2 out Morrison's job or?
My dad doesn't mind it. Like my dad, I've told you this. He thinks it's all a good. He thinks like it's a biological weapon. What Alan does.
Does he wear a gas mask when he goes shopping?
Nobody's got them in the house. Because of his job, where he's working with cars and all of that. He's just got them knocking about. So he's got like a few in the house. And I think he's like brought them home to prepare. I think he's one of these that he'll have like a backpack with emergency clothes and like tinned tuna and some tinned peaches. You know, it's like a luxury. Right? I don't have a go bag. That's my issue.
You need a go bag. If you don't have a go bag, how do you know when you're gonna go? When it comes time to go,
I'll never leave the house. I've built it by default.
Me and James had this conversation. If it was to boot off and there's riots on the streets, is he coming to mine or am I going to his? And I'm going to James's.
Who's am I coming to?
You're too far away, mate.
No. Yeah, no, this triangle, mate. So.
I've already admitted my parents are dead to me. All my family's dead.
I was still gonna do this every Saturday, every Friday.
Providing there's internet.
Oh, there's bound to be, right? You can't knock that down.
But it's starting to sink in more seriously every day, like how major this event actually is. I am a very light-hearted guy, you know what I mean? But it's a pretty serious situation, isn't it, overall?
Do you want to go through a quick list of things that have been cancelled due to the coronavirus?
Go on then.
Okay, so here's some concerts that we're not going to have anymore. We've got Justin Bieber.
Oh, dear.
We've got Queen and Adam Lambert.
Queen?
Mm-hmm. We're going to do a UK and European tour. Actually, there's not much here that I care about. Festivals, though, they've cancelled all the festivals. Pretty much every festival. They've cancelled TwitchCon. So even
how are we meant to go?
Yeah, we're meant to be there. I rented a stall and everything.
Headline
cancelled. Yeah.
We'll have to do a TwitchCon, genuinely. Tomorrowland's cancelled. Yeah, Tomorrowland I sort of guess, to be fair, because it'll be lit, won't it, so to speak.
Yeah. Did you see all them people that still did spring break in America? It became quite a meme.
Yeah. Are you going to Tomorrowland? I've some of the girls at work go, and they say it's pretty good, and it's very surreal.
Is Tomorrowland the one where the guy did?
Yeah, but on the stage with the DJ. Yeah, and he starts to say the Halloween. Stop it!
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that was cancelled.
Will you get a refund though, Dan? I hope you would.
I would assume.
A lot of people, especially in our industry, are trying to give as little refunds as possible and do like credit notes and stuff.
Well, that's what I was trying to get at, to be honest. I think anybody at this point in time who is going out for just whatever they want, whenever they want, is just... It's the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
Even running, like going for a run, still pretty dodgy, to be fair, innit?
Yeah. I think if you can get away with not going out, you should 100% not go out.
Yeah. Like, I think that's why I've stopped it as well, to be fair.
I mean, in
So
the
as I mentioned on Monday, I was ill, wasn't I?
yeah,
So on Monday, like I was like, oh, I'm
not
at risk. I
corona
can't
ill. I
go.
feel like we should cover that.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. But have you watched Contagion?
I haven't. Is this
It's a
going to
very
be
good.
another tangent?
No,
Can we
it's a
come
very
back to
good.
Contagion?
Yeah.
No, go for it. Go for it.
No. Just a very good um sort of adaptation of a pandemic, so to speak.
Yeah,
It's
I might have to
it's
watch
pretty
that
good.
one. But I
I always
think
liked the movie anyway. It's a really good concept, but
one
it's a
of
shame that it's real life now, isn't it?
one of the things that has really showed during this time has just been like everybody's coming together to do stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
any
I'm pretty blessed. My Facebook's full of do-gooders, but I think there's still a lot of people out there that are like very blasé about it and not realizing the impact it's actually
100%,
having on
100%.
genuine people's lives.
I
Like,
think
I don't mind like a light-hearted Corona meme, but I saw someone like post a TikTok the other day saying like, "Oh no, we can't do anything to help you there. Unfortunately, the Corona's killing
what's
everyone." Something like that.
really astounded
So,
me has been the amount of people I've seen on Facebook saying things like, "Oh, it's just the government trying to take away your freedom."
some 5G
They're
getting installed.
breaking they're breaking your human rights and stuff.
Well, there's always going to be
Are
weird
you
stuff like
fucking-
that.
Are you joking me? People are there's literally thousands of people dead.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's only starting to settle into me more. Like when it was in China and people were dying, I was like, "It's China, isn't it? Like, it's miles away. It's China. Like, it's outside the
Yeah, I
world."
mean, I'm not gonna
But like,
pretend like I wasn't memeing it when it was just. I mean, we
yeah,
did the whole pandemic playthrough when it first happened.
yeah, because like you don't think that would get to this point,
Plague
would you? You know?
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be a thing that blew over instantly.
Yeah,
But here
because
we
there has
are.
been a few things in the past of similar ilk to begin
Oh,
with.
100%, 100%.
Apparently, either South or North Korea had something like this in like 2003, where they connected the SARS, but they said they'd never seen it before and they couldn't identify exactly what it was. And now they're coming out and saying like it's the same. So apparently they've all had an outbreak.
See, biological
I've
weapon, I
never
tell you.
heard that.
Mm.
But I guess we should address the stream in general, because obviously with this we can't all be together. We can't do Fridays and Saturdays at Mix. So
Yeah.
I think we should just talk about what we're gonna do moving forward.
Yeah, I think I'd like to continue a consistent streaming pattern, to be fair, now that we've got a setup on the go.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, with you working from home, I'm doing uni from home.
I'm just at home.
James is just at home. I see no reason why we can't realistically be doing Fridays, Saturdays.
We've got a lot of free time. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
definitely.
And not much other plans.
So I think it's very much a watch this space sort of deal, where yes, we're still going to stick to the Friday, Saturday. Probably just do Jackbox, but there might be a couple of midweeks. There could be a couple of Sundays.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a few games now that we've all got our sort of cross-streaming platforms now as well. I've known that could get involved in some sort of high gigs.
And what was the other thing I was about to say?
I don't know what you were about to say. Was
Mickey, help us out.
No.
What were you going to say?
I feel like
Dan, I forgot what you were going to say.
Dan, what were you going to say?
It's sort of almost, not to sound pretentious or anything, but like the fact that we can entertain people probably means that we should.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah, like I'm the modern day Robin Williams. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I always say about you. I always say you should kill yourself.
It's weird, that. Oh, Jesus. Honestly.
Jesus Christ.
I was about to rest in peace the guy. Not come out with jokes like that.
Yeah.
You gotta give a nice little ripper, will you?
I was going to give one, mate, yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I've been looking online at different sort of platforms. Like, what's it? Like Uno would be fun.
Platforms.
Like Uno would be so fun.
Mate, what's going on with you, Uno?
I'm down. Like that's the thing. I'm down. For
I
a lot
don't know.
more
Like
Uno.
I was just on my I was on my work. I was working earlier. Then while I was on my lunch, one of my friends from work invited us to a game of Uno, but I didn't have it installed on my computer. And I was like, "Can I install it on my?"
I like how you quickly got in the fact that you're on your lunch there.
No, well, I was. I genuinely was because where I'm working at, normally I go on my lunch whenever I want, but like we're on shifts at the moment just to ensure there's staff in there. So who I was on lunch with were like, "Do you want to have a game of Uno?" And it like they do it regularly, and it's just like it takes like about 3 minutes to install, and you just have it there. And it looks when I watched like a video on YouTube of it, and it looks so fun.
Oh,
I think like
suggestion, things like
me slapping a +4 on James, I think that would get the crowd pretty hyped, you know.
Because that's like I've recently just upgraded my computer, so I can play more games and stream them at the same time. I was having a problem before with even things like Minecraft, but now I think I should be, as long as it's not things like Call of Duty, which will crash my computer instantly.
Yeah, I can stream Call of Duty fine from Xbox, which is a lot less of an expensive console. How does that make you feel?
So there might be
So mine was free.
There might be a couple of instances where we do split off into like smaller streams, and so you've got Mickey's perspective, you've got James's perspective, you've got my perspective. They're all just in different streams. But for the time being, I think we're going to try and stick to as many party games as we can and stuff.
Yeah, no, fair one. And as I say, I'm going to get myself a gaming computer. I've seen the one I want. Like, I've locked it down. I'm just going to get a pre-built one.
I'm telling you, man. But building the computer is one of the most fun things you can possibly do.
Nah, I'd pay the nerds. I'd pay the nerds, man.
I'm the nerd.
Pay the nerds.
Oh, look. Dan Rap's bought himself a beastly gaming laptop. That's class, man. I'm so happy for. I feel like while we're talking about streams and streamers, I think we should just like acknowledge the fact that we've got a ton of amazing people in our community who are also streaming. Like when it comes to
man.
Yeah, if you've been hitting them affiliate things.
I mean, we're talking about entertaining each other. Like you got Dan Rap, you got Lucy, you've got Haz, you got Dusu, and they're all pumping out really good quality stuff.
We should all clap tomorrow night at 8:00.
Do you know, let's get the pots and pans out.
I'll tell Dan's neighbour to get the pan out again.
Fuck that guy.
What did you call him, Dan? What did you call him?
I can't remember.
I couldn't with a pan.
I think you remember exactly what you called him, Dan.
Fucking panker. Alright, so again, this is something that I need to address because people are going to think that I just don't like people clapping for the NHS. Alright, every night, 8 PM, every Friday night. Thursday? When is it?
Thursday
night, 8 PM.
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday.
Everybody go to your front door, clap for the NHS. Woo, they're great. Love them. I love them. I love the NHS. I applaud what they're doing at the minute. I think it's great. However,
your man works for the NHS.
Well, yeah. However, this fat fucking cunt on my street. Thursday at 8 PM. Decides, I'm not just gonna clap like a civilized, normal human being. I'm gonna grab the biggest pan and the biggest spoon I've got.
Oh, that's
I'm just gonna go king, 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 king.
Was it in a tune or was it just like a
fucking
constant?
Minute. Just out of rhythm. It's not
even
you.
Like in time with the tune.
Here's what pisses me off. It's not about you. Like nobody gives a shit that you got your pan and you're making the most noise. It's not about you. It's about the NHS and it's about the country coming together to applaud one thing. Stop making yourself a centre of attention.
I had a few people on my Facebook I had a few people on my Facebook getting lit saying, "Did anyone hear that bloke out in the road?" He was unreal. What a performance by that guy. Loads of people were saying it, mate.
Was it him with a pan?
Man.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Well, some bloke about 9 meters away from my window was holding fireworks about.
Right, I know. Well, obviously same.
But I mean, all in all,
I was playing COD. And James's mum walked into his room and was like, "Are you gonna get out? It's 8 p.m."
I just opened the window on the roof and looked out, mate. It was going off it.
It was really lit, to be fair.
Yeah, was it?
Mm-hmm.
All
Really
I could
lit.
hear is
Ping, 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 boom, boom, ping.
so annoying, man.
Ding,
So annoying.
ding, ding, ding.
Oh, the piano.
Oh god, I mean, I'm touching my face so much today. Sorry. I'm doing bad examples of how we should act.
Yeah, you've got the run on it.
You're all right in your house, though.
You still
you got
shouldn't touch your face.
clean hands.
What do you think of this
No,
whole
what
mask?
about if he's been to... Woo, what do I think about what, sorry?
The masks going Jim Carrey?
I thought you were about to say, what do you think about the masturbating? I was like, ooh, it's a topic I can get on board with.
The whole masks dilemma that run out of them. Should we really be talking about things that we have no idea what we're talking about? Probably not.
No, I'm an expert on everything, just about.
I don't think you are.
No, but I am.
Yeah, and there's all the links for the people that were mentioned earlier. And Dan Rapp is also one of them lovely streamers that you can follow. But yeah, it's odd because at the minute I feel like I'm enjoying the lockdown to a degree.
No, that's what I mean. Like, I think in the safety element of it, I know I mentioned holiday earlier, and it's not a holiday, but it does have that sort of freedom vibe to a degree of just sort of being, you don't have the, well, like for the people on furlough, you don't have the responsibility of work, if you know what I mean.
I feel like I could very easily slip into the, like, going to the shop every day, getting a box of beers,
Getting a
and just
pint.
being pissed.
Walking in, I made kind of a pint of your finest.
I'm actually that was something that I've made a conscious effort to like say. Alright, I'm drinking on weekends. The weekdays, I'm gonna try and be productive.
Literally on Thursday or Wednesday it was, Rye Gary came online and he said that he was going to have a bev, and you were, oh well, I can't have doing that. Then you came back with a gin and tonic, didn't you?
Just one gin and tonic.
You were playing gin and tonic, playing Call of Duty, man. Who's doing that? Who's actually doing that?
I was pretty lit last night as well, literally for no reason.
I was drinking martinis.
Playing games up here at what, 7 o'clock or something. Then I went to watch Gino, Gordon, and Fred's road trip and just got heavy on the beds.
Fair. Oh yeah,
playing
Dan, I'm
so
deep
much
in the Warzone,
Warzone.
mate. I'm deep in the Warzone, mate. Season the Gulag for that 1v1.
What I will
You
say,
won't be coming out.
what I will say is, Warzone is the worst optimized game I've ever played in the world.
No, it's not, man.
Until I bought a fucking new CPU, a new motherboard, and more RAM, I couldn't run it. What is that?
It's not the game, bro. It's your computer.
Dan, I'll DM you my details and we'll get that Warzone hype on.
I'd rather have Dan Rapp.
Yeah, like Dan does this thing where he gets in random fights all the time. He never makes the percentage play.
Alright, what's... Oh, mate, I didn't buy any donuts in Asda.
No, I didn't want to criticise you.
I'm so sorry, I completely forgot.
No, honestly, mate, I've got Marmite crisps. And I've got some nut fruit shortcake.
The thing that I don't like about Warzone... A, I'm constantly dead. And B... it's 3-person max. What's that about? When are they going to release 4 or 5?
It's an Apex thing, isn't it? It's an
because
Apex was 3. Because the last COD, it was 4 a team in there.
Yeah, that's the thing that's annoying me. I think that used.
I think they've went. I think they've went for the fast play Apex vibe.
Yeah. I don't mind being dead all the time.
Do you see the meme I sent you? You were exotic earlier when your mate's dead. You've been revived 3 times. I'll never financially recover from this.
But you know what?
I did like that one, yeah.
I set up my lava lamp to be in the background of my shot, and it's not in there at all.
Because you've cropped them all to weird squares.
I've still got this.
Square.
I've still got this in the shot.
Mate, he's still got his shopping. He hasn't unpacked it yet because he's letting it still for 2 days.
You can't even see the lava lamp. It's just blowing out.
My food's quarantining.
I've been thinking about playing a lot of games that I missed out on as a child recently.
Rayman.
I played all the Raymans, you madcon.
Abe's Odyssey.
Hide and seek.
I was thinking about playing Final Fantasy VII.
Tekken.
Tekken the piece?
Tekken. Well, I've just downloaded Mortal Kombat. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I saw that actually. I was thinking about getting that.
Yeah, do you know what we should get, James? Gears 5, Gears of War.
Never played it, bro.
There's a tip for you. Free games on the Epic Game Store every week.
Oh.
Thank you, Dan. Oh, I'm just going to quickly go and visit the toilet.
James, can you do this?
Right, keep this going, guys. I'll be right back.
Can you do this, James? Can you?
I'm going to keep this going. When he's going, can you do this? He's doing Rooney's Street Striker or whatever it's called.
Michael Smiles Flat Striker.
What are you doing, mate? You're going to keep us with your knee. If you want to do something interesting, go and get a toilet roll and then try.
I'll actually do it.
Go on. I did the keep me up, tagged you in it. You never got back to me, bro. So that makes me think that you couldn't do. It's been a lot of them things, hasn't there? Like challenges that are absolutely ridiculous. It's literally just because people are in the situation we're in. They're like, I'm gonna do that. Like, I've done them myself. Like, to be fair, because I mean, we're all in it together, passes time, but
we're all in this together now.
A lot of them, like TikTok, spend 3 days just maxing them people, and now I think people are over it already.
How many times did it take you to do yours?
Mate, first try.
I've just done 3.
I told you that. I literally woke up like 10 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm going to do that 10 touch toilet roll thing. I was like,
oh, no.
I was like, it should take all day. Like, that'll kill the day. Bloody first time.
I need a firmer toilet roll. This one's too soft.
Oh, mate, that's no excuse because I've got horrendous toilet roll in my house. It's like 1 ply. You just gotta go for it, bro. Like, it's the most keep-ups I've ever done in my life, actually. More than a football, and it was with a toilet. Start with it in your both hands.
No, man, didn't be a little bitch, man. Both hands, bitch.
Yeah, and then just drop them, mate. Drops are lovely.
That's the last.
Oh, shit.
5 minutes just been making doing keep-ups. Be honest with you.
Dan, go back to your toilet, get yourself some toilet roll, and try and do some keep-ups, will you?
I'm not doing it. I refuse. Alright.
I think I have to pull my hamstring.
I think we've got about 10 more minutes of this podcast, and then we'll play some Jackbox. Right. I'm calling it a podcast because I am going to upload it somewhere. Fuck knows where.
Oh, yeah.
So I just came up with a segment, a toilet segment.
Oh, brilliant.
And it's just going to be fun news stories.
Fun news stories?
Fun. Did you double down the fun there?
Fun.
Yeah, no,
fun
I think in these trying times, in these sad times, you know, there's a lot of negative stuff about it. I think you need to look for that fun stuff.
I'm going to tell you some news that's happened, and I just want you to tell me how you feel about it.
Right.
So I'm on themirror.com. First of all, what I'm going to say is I'm on the Mirror.
The Mirror? Oh,
because it was the first result on Google. And this is just called Weird News. Alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
Come on then.
Your kids can make money in lockdown just by cuddling with their dogs. That's the headline.
Cuddling with... I missed your last word, sorry, what was the last word?
Cuddling with their dogs.
Cuddling with their dog?
Yeah.
So it's like a webcam of someone cuddling the dog.
Will you go and get me your dog, Jim?
Who are you asking that?
You, James. Can you bring us
I
your
can't
dog?
get up the stairs.
Yeah, you did laugh at it when I fell down the stairs yesterday.
Yeah, can't get upstairs.
It's just about.
I'm not.
Yeah, skip that one. That one wasn't good.
I'm coming off the mirror. I'm going.
I do like that. To be fair, I do think that's pretty neat, but I also think that's just clickbait, isn't it?
All right, here we go. I'm on Reddit now, the source of all good things.
The front page of the internet.
The front page of the internet. All right, Norfolk police. We're close to home here.
Oh yeah.
Answer call.
No, we're not.
It's England. The rest of them are American.
Right,
Yeah,
right, that makes sense.
Norfolk police answer call about naked man rolling around on front lawn.
Oh, the run was. Are you sure this is England? Because I've just called it lawn.
And the picture is it's American Norfolk. Far away from home.
Is it actually?
When officers arrived, the man ran away, but they caught up and he was arrested without incident. Police said in media release titled "Suspicious Incident: Located naked individual." A 31-year-old man is charged with being intoxicated in a public place. It must be difficult to be in your 30s. I always think about this. That's
serious. That's serious midlife crisis stuff there. I think 20s you're fine, but when you hit 30, I think you've got to have a lockdown, haven't you?
Here's the issue that I'm having. This is rapidly approaching me. I'm gonna hit 30. I'm gonna hit 30. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
A lot can change in a year, guy. A lot can change in a year, and you've got like 5 more years. Well, 4 and a bit more years. Like
4 years
when you're 30,
around on lawns.
When you're 30, you can't be going to Gatsby's every weekend. You know what I mean?
That's the big worry, I think.
I mean, people do it. Don't get us wrong. But we take the mick out of them, Dan. Do we want to be the people?
Yeah, but you don't go to Gatsby's. You just go to a pub.
Also, you go to the pub, then you get naked.
And then I'll see you on your front lawn.
That's the thing about England, though. There's a massive lack of front lawns. And nobody wants to get arrested rolling around on the front yard.
There either just isn't one, or they're like really, really not.
Just all the gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents in their lawn, they went for decking and wood chipping with a bit of grass. Purely because grass was just too much to maintain.
Grass is shit. Like, I don't know.
I've just got that standard rock.
Yeah.
Not rock, like
the
no, and like slabs
stones.
and stuff. Yeah.
What do you call it? Like, yeah, just gravelly bits.
I don't just have a concrete. I have like stones.
Yeah, because you're a bit higher class. Yeah, we know this, James.
Alright.
Look at me and all my stones.
Alright, how about this then? Future astronauts could use their own urine to help build moon bases.
And what's the function?
You've got us. I'm interested on that.
I want you to be interested in the headline. I want headline reactions.
No, like I am interested. I'm so interested in it.
How
like,
do you think?
What are they using the urine for?
Well, that's the question.
I reckon they could use it to like make cement out of moon dust.
No, because you're not weighing enough to have cement, man. That'd be so
That's
many weeds.
I think we're just drinking piss.
I reckon
they're just using that to hydrate. Well, Bill.
There's some fucking degenerate...
We'll save on water.
There's some absolute degenerate astronaut there who just loves the taste of it. He's like, no.
Right, Dan. What's the official function?
I
need to know.
I think James has actually nailed it.
Are you sure?
Concrete, for instance, requires a substantial amount of added water enable to use.
No, like
there's a short supply
I'm
of
so
water
clever.
on the moon.
I could have
so clever.
I could have wrote that headline. Astronauts in space are going to use their own shit to grow food. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to use our own shit to grow a colony. And then when it comes into it, they're going to use it. They're going to full on Martian it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they're not actually going to do it, are they? You know what I mean?
Piss
When
for
it comes to that,
concrete,
they're going to have proper fluids. They're not going to use piss. Do you know how much piss that would take? That's a lot of piss. You're going to need at least 1,000.
They're
they're
suggesting that there's not going to be enough water to make concrete. But don't
There's
worry,
not gonna
we've
be
got
enough
piss. What they're taking up there for Coca-Cola? Like, what's going to produce the piss?
Like, if you piss, first and foremost, you've got to capture it because it'll float out your cock, won't it? It'll be everywhere. Like, you know, there's no gravity. It'll be
Just come out of your penis like me, yeah.
Yeah, like, it'll come out, but it's not like a straight line, is it? It's
So
anti-gravity,
a bag?
No, like, didn't it? Who's peeing in the bag? Even worse, the amount of plastic you've got to take up. It's just not efficient. I'm not having any of this. I'm not having it. They're not doing it.
What do you think of astronauts?
If astronauts stop building colonies on the moon out of their own piss, I volunteer to stay behind on Earth. I do.
They just pee straight into the cement mixer.
You can't. It'll float straight up or something. It'll be away from you.
No, it's one of the round cement
Also,
mixers, man. So
a
pee
cement
just
mixer
goes
wouldn't
in
work in a
mixer.
space.
Yeah, it would just go round and everything would just stay central and some would float out.
Ah, you're mistaken.
No. I know
I
how
don't-
gravity works on.
Hot take, I don't like astronauts.
Hot take, I really like astronauts.
I think they're a bunch of pretentious little pricks. Up there
No,
in space.
there's that really cool one.
He was on the news earlier.
Nah, I think he's
Yeah.
the worst of the lot. I think he was bashing a pan in me street.
He's been waiting. He's been pissing in cement mixers for ages trying to get a patent off, isn't he? Go on, Dan, next title. Go on.
Alright, we've got one final
Go on then, I'll stay for this one.
good news. Alright, and this is going to take us to the end of the podcast. Best of this
Better be a
month.
corker.
I'm going for best of this month on weird news.
The full month.
Oh.
All 3 days of April.
Alright. All 3 days available. These aren't very good, man. These aren't very good.
Well, Dan, why don't? Did anyone see any good April Fools news or?
Oh, should I go for the best April Fools?
Yeah, no. Oh, big fan of that one. That's not bad.
Black Diamond, hefty one, the climbing company. That
Well,
was really
yeah,
good.
tell
They
us
got
about
Alex Honnold involved and everything. But I think like a year ago or 2 years ago they did one where they made like a backpack where if you fell, like the crash mat exploded out of your backpack.
Oh, I actually
And they
hate,
try to sell that.
I hate this search more than I hate the
That backpack.
Well, I hate that backpack. Okay, that's not a fucking funny headline. A Florida man downloaded child porn as a boredom killer.
That's just
Why is that
textbook
top?
Florida, man.
Why is that on the top?
That's April Fools.
That's just
Imagine
textbook-
that.
That's textbook Florida, man.
Alright. Venezuelan.
I'm trying to Google this here.
Venezuelan Navy boat rams German cruise ship and sinks.
Does it ram on purpose, or is that just...
What was the last
know.
bit? Just and sinks.
Just and sinks.
Right, so you've named the two
What
nations
sank?
again?
The German boat or the little boat?
Wait, this was meant to start as good news, wasn't it? No, it's...
Right, so we've got a German boat and we've got a Belgian boat, did you say?
Right, so we've got a warship, a Belgian warship or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you've got a normal cruise ship.
And
From
so
Germany.
The warship hit the cruise ship and sank.
Yeah, no, I would get that, yeah. As a man who spends a lot of time on cruise ships, obviously.
Alright, we're ending it off. Alright, I'm saying a bit of uplifting news. Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's I don't know why I'm saluting. Everybody's favourite celebrity.
I've just smacked my hand and I've knocked my camera.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
What's he up to then?
He's raised $12 million for coronavirus relief food fund.
Yeah, that's very Leonardo DiCaprio of him.
Right.
top boy.
And we should all lead by his example. We shouldn't be raising the money because we probably don't have the scope for it. However,
No, I think I could raise 12 million.
I think
If you
it's
needed
very
to get 12
important
million.
that we end off on the note of if you can help somebody, help them.
I'm going to be RB.
Can't help somebody.
What the fuck? Has he just BRB'd in your emotional speech?
Alright, let me start that one again. Let's all follow after Leonardo DiCaprio's lead.
They can take our freedom. No, they can't take our freedom.
If you can help the people that are living around you, help them. If you
Yeah.
can't, you know, that's fine too. Just stay at home. It's all you can do. Stay at home, stay safe. Wash your hands. And just, don't do anything daft.
Nice.
I don't know what else we can say, really. If you're staying home, the world's a safer place. You can save lives.
You're doing your bit at the end of the day, aren't you?
And that's it for the inaugural Moist Bois podcast. Talking wet.
Well done, everyone.
Are we going to do this
Talking
again?
wet.
Who knows?
Yeah, 100%.
What we are about to do, though, is
Switch over to some
switch over to some
games.
actual games. Join us on twitch.tv/the Moist Bois.
I mean, they're already here, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is for the YouTube audience.
Oh, I was thinking that for a second there, but I didn't know if you had that in you. I didn't know if you had that. You sick cunt, you.
Goodbye.
Or what?